I've been working on this because it was close to drivable. I pulled this out of a field probably 7 years ago. This was a very specific truck I was looking for. It took me a while to find one. And of course I have too many projects, but a few years ago I did the chassis, got the engine and trans in it, got it close to running, and then I bought this house and moved, so it's just been sitting for a couple years while I worked on the property. But it was a long bed. These frames are nice and straight, so I moved the cab mounts back, put a 77 Firebird front suspension and rear axle under it from a part out. And the front is just lowered on coil springs with some C5 13-inch brakes. The rear, I made a 3-link, put some 410 axles in there, airbags, and 4th gen F-body rear discs. And I've got that's just a universal EFI tank, put the battery and the compressor back here. That was all looking real pretty before I let it sit out in the sun for a couple years. I should have at least covered it. The engine's an LQ4 from a truck I parted out, Speed Engineering headers, Trailblazer SS intake. I put a BTR drop-in truck cam because I didn't want to have to change springs and measure for push rods. And I've done a bunch of swaps with stock PCMs using HP tuners, but I decided to give a Terminator X a try on this car, or on this truck. So where I had left it when I moved, it was at the point to try to start it. It wouldn't idle, and I hadn't put the radiator in yet. I thought I was going to have to make pipes to connect it, but with a swivel neck on the bottom, I was able to use a hose, and I was able to use a piece of a truck hose on the top. And I had a T56 that needed a rebuild, so I rebuilt that, put a kit in it to move the shifter to the front, made that shifter handle because I couldn't find one a length I liked. Couldn't find pedals that looked like they would work in this truck, so I modified a 4th gen F-body set. The brake and throttle work good. The clutch pedal, I'm going to need to move the pivot for the rod because there's not a lot of travel, and like trying to start from a stop, it doesn't want to come up, and when it finally does, it's pretty abrupt. Like going down the road shifting's fine, but starting from a stop's hard, so I need to fix that. And I spent the money on a good tilt column, and there's some manual switches and a gauge over there for the rear airbags. I want to put the front on air also and get a nice air suspension controller. And I'll probably use RideTech shockwaves for the front, but they're like $1,000 and I don't want to spend that right now. So I want to put AC in it, new gauges, power windows, and some new glass. I might just use this crew cab rear seat for now. It's comfortable like that and it fit pretty good. I do want an aftermarket seat later. So I might buy all that, pull everything back out, paint the interior, and put it all in. But it's close to drivable now. I've been working on the base fuel map in the Holly software. Drove around, did a little data logging yesterday. I really like the way it rides and like the seating position, everything. It's a comfortable truck and it's fun. I did manual brakes because I like manual brakes and not having a booster on my firewall. So mechanically, I'm really just down to the point of getting a good tune on it. I like the patina on this truck. I do want to do some metal work. And I've already mixed some paint that matches. That door used to be white. It was missing a door when I bought it. But the rear of the fenders, the rockers, the cab corners, these steps have been cut, so I'll probably just get new steps. This fender's a little more damaged, so I might just replace the whole fender. New fender's not too bad. And then I'm missing the trim piece that goes here. I kind of like the look without it anyway, so I need to patch these holes. But I want it straight with nice patina, no rust holes. Running, driving good, comfortable, AC, nice stereo. And then I'll drive it a bunch. I'm in no hurry to do the metal work though because I've got a ton of other projects, but this thing is close to being reliably drivable.